It's 9 minutes past 6. This is Wednesday's Good Morning Scotland. At least 29 people have been killed in the Mexican city of Tultepec as explosions ripped through a fireworks market. This audio is from the footage filmed from a car on a road about 200 yards away. Well, let's speak to journalist Stephen Woodman, who's in the Mexican city of Guadalajara. Tell us more about what happened here, Stephen.
Well, at around 2:50 this afternoon, there was a powerful chain reaction explosion in the open-air fireworks market in Tultepec, which is a town about 40 kilometers north of Mexico City. And there are videos of people running frantically from the scene. And the video that we just heard of the incident, that shows massive plumes of smoke and bursts of light in the air. At the moment, the flames are under control, but as you said, 29 people are confirmed dead, and unfortunately that number is likely to rise because there are dozens of injured with severe burns, in some cases over 90% of their bodies.
How common are fireworks markets?
This is a particularly well-known market. This town is dedicated to fireworks and it's known throughout Mexico. So actually 80% of the fireworks produced in the country are manufactured in this town. These are handcrafted fireworks, so they're mostly produced by families who've been doing this for generations.
And are they particularly popular at this time of year?
Yes, this is the peak time for this town, this fireworks market. From Day of the Dead in November through to New Year's, fireworks are sold up and down the country, and they're particularly popular for religious festivities.
And are there proper regulations in place regarding the manufacture and sale of fireworks?
Technically, there are regulations, but they don't seem to be working. What's happened is that just 8 days ago, the state government assessed conditions in the market and declared that they were excellent. The Director General of the Mexican Institute of Pyrotechnics said it was one of the safest fireworks markets in Latin America. And he also said that the distance between each of the stalls was sufficient to avoid a chain explosion. This official is actually directly named by the government of the state. So the state government can expect some public resentment against their failure to protect the population of the town.
Have we seen problems before?
Yes, there was a big explosion in 2005, and that completely destroyed this same market. But no one was killed in that first incident. And the idea was that the Mexican military would then provide increased safety and security. But for whatever reason, obviously, this hasn't happened.
It's still early days, obviously, but is there any indication as to what actually happened here?
As for what actually started the explosion, there's still no indication as to the cause. Emergency services are trying to piece together exactly what happened, but there's been no official word on how this happened.
Stephen, thanks very much for that update. That's Stephen Woodman speaking to us live from the Mexican city of Guadalajara.